Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your reading. Before we begin, I would like to say that this could be past, future or present energy, but for me as a reader, the energy really begins as soon as you decide to click on this video. This message will resonate if it is meant for you. If it does not resonate, please be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, because they are all important in their own way. If you feel divinely guided towards a personal reading with me or the extended portion of this video, please do check my description for more details. So let's begin. We now open ourselves up to this energy. We are accepting of any messages that we are about to receive. We are open with love and light. Thank you. We are ready. Now, Capricorn, as I ring the singing bowl, I would just like you to imagine this sound rolling through your senses and take a long breath in and release. Feel that energy flow through you. Beautiful. Beautiful. So now I'm going to look at your current situation regarding love. I will have your energy on this side and your partner's energy on this side, but do remember that because I'm connecting with both of your energy, that this could be vice versa, this could be interchangeable, so take it how it resonates with you, Capricorn. So now your current situation regarding love and your partner's current situation regarding love. Capricorn, current situation regarding love. You are really focusing on a feeling of togetherness. This is feeling one in this relationship, feeling like you play a really strong part in this relationship that is mutual and equal. This is all about togetherness and feeling, not wanting to feel alone, wanting to feel like you're part of something much bigger, part of a journey much bigger. So you're looking upon this relationship and you're looking into the future and you're wanting to achieve something that is a unit. You want to be in union with this individual, with this partner. But not only any union, one that is focusing on creating emotional fulfillment and abundance, working together, building that love, building that foundation of love that is going to be long term. You are tremendously grateful for having this relationship in your life. But I'm also feeling this inner need to feel understood, to not feel alone. Because the cups are all about emotions and feelings. And what I'm getting here is that while you're focusing on building your emotional fulfillment, an equal emotional fulfillment, a union with, in this relationship, there's this real sense inside of you, this inner feeling inside of you that really craves not being alone. And my guides are telling me not having to be in a place where you're ever alone again. So that's quite powerful, and I'm feeling that emotion quite deeply. So maybe this is you in the past, Capricorn, where you've really felt a sense of isolation in some way. And perhaps because of this feeling, subconsciously here, you're focusing here on your partner not having to feel this way. You want to give your partner everything that you feel you want, that you have wanted in the past, but you have not received in the right way. You want them to feel happy, you want to see them smile and feel joy with you. You don't want them to ever feel left out in the cold. But that comes from a place within you where you've felt that experience, that perhaps you've been experiencing this yourself, and you understand it the most. You understand these challenges the most, these challenges about being understood the most. So you really reflect that on others, that you want to understand people. Yeah. It's as though you have this intrinsic faith within you, in others around you, including this relationship, right? Because this is a love reading. You have this intrinsic belief in them, this intrinsic faith in them, that through anything they can believe in themselves. Nobody should ever doubt, because there's always a story behind that. There's always more understanding to gain about an individual. And this is quite deep. I'm seeing this, and I'm hearing someone say, this is a thought, so it's a line of thought, and it's how can we fully comprehend one another. And for some reason I didn't want to say how can we fully understand one another. It was how can we fully comprehend. So that's an interesting choice of word, I feel. Comprehend. It's as though perhaps there's a sense that you're trying to make this real, you're trying to make this solid, you're trying to build this foundation to a very strong point. My guides are showing me a picture of a castle, but this castle has 2 layers of brick. Or should it, okay, that's actually, it's more stony, right? It's 2 layers of, the walls around are doubled. So it's like you want, whatever you're trying to make with this individual, you're trying to make it extra, you're trying to accommodate extra, you're trying to do double here to really make this emotionally fulfilling and It's working. It's working. Slowly but surely. So next card please for Capricorn in their current situation regarding love. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. So you're looking upon these pentacles and you've been building them. And it feels like you've been building them for your whole life. And actually the pentacles do represent long-standing commitments, long-term commitments that are of value and worth to you in your life and will be for a very long time. And this is you sitting now, looking upon them, trying to figure out how you can better yourself in some way. What can you make better? You're analysing them. You see this individual? And you're looking at one pentacle and thinking about how this pentacle can grow, but then you're looking at another, and I feel like it's over analysis where it's becoming where you look at everything and you're seeing room for improvement, and really you're coming quite far already, but there's this need to grow more. There's this need to plant more seeds that are going to grow into something truly abundant. But these will come in time. These will flow naturally. And the worries that you have, you are perfectly capable, Capricorn, of watching these grow further and taking time for yourself. Because I see some of you really overworking yourselves and wondering whether you're ever going to reach a point of true success. And really the success here is how far you've come already. It's the journey itself. You've really had to... I'm getting an image here of someone just exhausted. I mean, this love, I feel like this person is going to accept you or accepts you no matter what, okay? So the pressure that you put on yourself, yeah. My guides are telling me unnecessary but necessary. So in time these will, things will flow better. And you're working on that. You're working on, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you're working on maybe de-stressing yourself and allowing yourself to think in ways that are more productive, that do not overthink and do not overcomplicate situations that are quite complicated already. It's more about simplifying them. Perhaps you're focusing on, having to-do lists and writing, just simple positive affirmations at the start of your day, stuff like that. Perhaps you're trying to put this in place now and you feel like that's going to make you be able to manage this stress more effectively. And the next card out is the World card for you, Capricorn. You've been on a long journey. You've been wanting a love like this for so long, and this is you in your life. You've been preparing. You've been, I'm getting a picture of a bag here, and it's like before you could go on this journey, before you could truly be with this love, you really had to plan, you had to take notes of what you wanted to pack within a bag, and it's as though you didn't just need the essentials, you wanted more, and you kept putting different, you're trying to accommodate, make sure that you have everything. It's like you're going on this trip around the world. And you don't want to leave anything behind. You want to take everything with you that is going to be of value, that you could potentially need. And I'm getting someone overpacking a bag. Overpacking. But somehow they make it on their flight, and yeah, they get there. They get to this relationship, and here, this relationship means the world to you. And you've over-prepared. You've over-prepared for this relationship. And I feel like it's because you're quite a fair and honest individual. I'm seeing that, she's quite a fair lady here. You're quite a fair and honest individual, so you really just want to give everything. You want to give your everything in this relationship and make sure that it works in the right way. You don't want to be confused. You want to be emotionally available, and you want to have a lot of empathy and emotional understanding. And I feel like you're at that place now. You want to be honest with them. You want to be open with them. You want to share ideas with them and give them meaningful conversations. And I feel like you're at that place now. You want to be able to offer them a stable and long-term commitment that is for life, that is reliable, okay? It's not just about being long-term, it's about being reliable. And I feel like you're at that place now. You want to give them passion. You want them to feel attracted to this relationship, attracted to you, whether that be on the inside or outside. And you're at that place now where you can offer everything to them. But they will accept you. It's like you've been doing this, but they will accept you. There's this feeling they're drawn to you, Capricorn. This is what I'm picking up on from your partner's energy. You really didn't have to do so much, but it's as though you did. It's like my guides are saying it's necessary, unnecessary, but necessary. And maybe that's because you realise that this relationship is so meaningful, this relationship is lifelong. So you want to take it seriously, you want to make sure it feels right for you, and you're coming to a place where it does feel right. There's this sense that now everything is in place, now everything was worth it. Everything leading up to this point was worth it. Because it's been your life's been so challenging. Can we have another card, please, for Capricorn? Yeah. King of Swords. You've been going along your journey of life, and you've been holding this sword up, trying to be yourself, trying to remain true to yourself through situations that really tested you. They tested who you were as a person. And really it wasn't so much the challenge itself. You see challenges as building you. It was more to do with the fact that you were scared that these challenges really were going to change you in a way that was not positive. But in the back of your mind, you knew that even though perhaps at times they may have changed you in a way that was not positive, you still got through them and found yourself again, and found yourself in a way that could understand parts of yourself before that perhaps were not there, that you could now address, if that makes sense, Capricorn. I'm seeing someone here that has a lot of life experience, a lot of wisdom. The swords are all about thoughts and ideas and intelligence, and yeah, this is representing how far you've grown through these, and now you're coming to some real decisions regarding this relationship. You have this sword and you're making this final decision, this big decision. Those that come to the King of Swords, they come to the King of Swords for long-standing decisions for the kingdom, for everyone. Why? Because the King of Swords is going to take everyone into perspective. They're going to really analyze the decision from all angles and work on something that is equal, that is just, and that decision is going to be big and long-standing. They're able to make these long-standing decisions. So this is where you are. You're in this sword of truth and you're making long-standing decisions regarding this relationship. One last card, please, for Capricorn. One last card, please, for Capricorn. Wow. And there's a reason for this, these long-standing decisions, because they're leading to the Sun. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. You see, there is a wall here, a very thick wall, and this provides security for this child to roam freely. So this is a solid foundation. This is a happy foundation. You see the Sun at the top of the card. The only thing getting past this strong foundation, this wall that you've built, is this joy, is this light, is this positive energy, this higher vibrational energy. And you're being yourself. You see, this is you as a child perhaps, and you're finding that within yourself. You're connecting with the inner child you and the dreams and aspirations that you had, and you're doing so in love. You're doing so in this relationship, with this relationship. You're being yourself. You're feeling safe, happy and secure. After having to be quite firm, quite reserved actually, and quite strong in your ways though. But yeah, this is you moving on, moving forward. So now let's look at your partner's energy. The Sun card is so beautiful, and that's the major arcana for you. So again, just this focus on, I want to say self-discovery, but I feel like you've already, you know, you're coming to that point. You're always quite aware of yourself and making sure that you're remaining true to yourself here. But there's this bright future, focusing on the brightness of the future and the law of attraction, remaining in positive vibrations and not attracting any negative energy. I feel, you know, here you're simplifying stresses as well. So it's like you're turning a situation, you're turning your life into something where you only attract what is of true value and worth, and you do not place any attention on anything that is going to bring you down in some way, Capricorn. And you're doing so because this love is so important to you, and I feel like you're just working on bettering yourself, okay? And bettering yourself, in turn bettering the relationship. So I should say focusing on bettering the relationship and always seeing the potential, but making sure that you're not seeing it in a way that is overwhelming, making sure that you're taking this journey and appreciating each step, perhaps step by step, you know? Baby steps. Quite literally baby steps. You're connecting with that inner side of yourself. So your partner, we have the Three of Swords for your partner. Regarding love, their current situation regarding love, healing. This is my healing card. These are deep-rooted feelings that have penetrated their heart that may have been really challenging for them. There's a storm here that they've had to overcome. This storm perhaps came into their life and just, gosh, it's as though they had to really, they weren't prepared for this storm. This storm came in and it just blew everything down, and everything went up in the air, and they had to really ground themselves. They had to prepare, but it's as though they had to prepare for this storm while it was happening. It's like it was somewhat unpredictable, but I'm feeling someone say, oh, I should have known. You know, I'm feeling like your partner, I'm hearing them say, I should have known. But now they're getting through it. They're getting through this relationship. This tells me this relationship is providing the foundation for them to feel safe and to heal. And those swords, allowing those swords to slowly come out. But they're very deep. They're very deep rooted. I'm seeing an image here of roots within them here that really you're helping them to nourish in the right way, you know, to not only pull out the weeds, but nourish what really matters, nourish those long-term roots that are going to build a tree that is going to last many, many years. You know, life for life. So can we have one more card, please, for Capricorn's partner, current situation regarding love? Yeah. 10 of Swords. The steps forward, they felt quite heavy, but now you see they've gained a lot of muscle from having to hold all of these wands and these responsibilities that really help them grow. You know, this person, they can walk with these wands. They don't have to stumble. This individual is walking quite firmly. But now what they're doing is they're taking some of these wands out. They're rearranging these wands and they're trying to work in a way that is more efficient, take on responsibility, only take on the responsibilities that are truly going to grow. They're being quite realistic here with their time. Again, a bit like you, Capricorn, they're taking the time to organise their lives and make sure everything is in its right place, and knowing that everything will work out in the right time. But as long as they follow something through and they keep going, you know, they know that everything is going to work out in the end. Yeah, so they're reaching the end of a cycle here with the 10. They're reaching the end of a cycle of feeling too heavy, feeling too overwhelmed, and what they're doing is they're just changing the way that they work. They're changing the way that they approach these wands. And it's as well so that they can focus more on you, Capricorn. They want to give you the attention and the support that you need, and they want to focus more on love more than anything. They don't want to have responsibilities that are not really meaningful in their lives. They want responsibilities that really hold true to their purpose, and responsibilities that really complement this relationship and the love that they have to give for you. They want everything in their life to feel rounded, to feel whole and purposeful. And the next card is the Magician. They have everything out on the table. They're approaching this relationship with everything out on the table. They have their cups, which are emotions and feelings. They have their pentacles, long-term commitments, commitment, faith and responsibility. They have their swords, which are all about being honest and truthful and trusting. And they have their wands. You know, this is passion. They're saying, I'm willing to put in the action to make this work. I'm willing to really manifest something beautiful in this relationship and give my all. My guide said, give my all, give my all. They want to give everything to you. They want to give everything to this relationship. Yeah, you notice the infinity sign? Yeah. They're really focusing again on the law of attraction, of attracting what is meaningful to them. And I notice how everything is laid down on the table, and the one thing that stands out on this table is that cup, right? That's emotional fulfillment. That is what is standing up. So they're following their heart more than anything here. They're following their heart to be with you. Can we have a... I'm hearing someone say, I can manifest the reality. I can manifest my own reality of love. When I look at this card, what do I want to manifest in this relationship? They're really going within and doing some inner work here and looking within themselves, looking within really deeply. You may be using their intuition, being highly intuitive at this time. When thinking about this relationship, they don't just think about you together as a couple. They think of the world. They think of how you both connect with everything around you, and how everything around you influences each other, and the mindset that you both have, working on that mindset, wanting to build a really strong mindset together, trying to build this emotional connection that you both have, but not only emotional but spiritual connection, I feel. And it's been a long road. It's been a long journey. Capricorn's partner. Capricorn's partner regarding love. Capricorn's partner regarding love. Yeah, Two of Swords. This person has a blindfold on, they're sitting firm and they're trying to make a decision. But you see, they have this blindfold and they cannot see the way forward. So in order to move forward, in order to make this decision, they have to use their mind, they have to go within. Highly intuitive individual. They're asking themselves some really deep questions. I'm noticing the water in the background and I'm thinking deep questions. Which way do I go? What decision do I make? How does this relate to this? How does this impact this? I want to put my best foot forward. Moving to calmer waters, wanting a journey that is smooth, that is of harmony. And it takes two. Here I'm looking at the Two Swords and usually I see two different ideas, but actually I'm feeling she's holding these and she's embracing herself, and it's just the two of us. One sword and another, just the two of us. Last card for Capricorn's partner regarding love. Beautiful. The Ace of Cups. They are really in their emotions. I feel it, following their heart and extending this cup of love. This cup is overflowing. The water below is peaceful, harmonious, nourished again and again. They are approaching this relationship in a way that is very sincere. White is about purity, I feel, in this situation there. They have pure intentions. They want to be free with you. Be free in a way that does not impact anyone else, that does not impact, you know, it's very much being free in a way that is going to be very beneficial for not only you but your whole life, the hard work that you put into life. It's about taking things easy, but taking them easy in a right way, perhaps promoting peace, promoting love, and knowing that peace and love come first before anything else. Yeah. They see that this relationship is going to nurture their heart. It's going to revive that heart. And perhaps it already has revived that heart, because that heart is healing now. And now they can give you everything. They can give you everything that they've always wanted to give another individual. A love that they've always wanted to give, but it's never been the right time, and now it is. It's the right time, and just beautiful energy from both of you. So now I'm going to look at how they see you, and then I'm going to look at how you see them, Capricorn. How do they see Capricorn? What is their perspective of Capricorn? Okay. Two cards wanted to come out. We have the Chariot card followed by the Five of Swords. They see you as moving forward towards them. And as you're moving towards them and moving forward in this relationship, they're feeling a little bit, for some reason, I just got an image of this card just being super fuzzy and difficult to understand. And it's as though they're trying to read you, they're trying to fully understand you, but there's many layers to you, there's many levels to you that they still have to, you know, there's still to see, and this is a long-term journey. They realise that, but so, you know, but right now they're just looking and they feel like, what more do I want to know about this individual? What more can we do together? Because they want clarity with you, they want to know deeply, they want to know you on a deep level. And that's always going to, you know, people grow day by day, no matter how long they've been together. There's always a sense of knowing more, because if you truly love someone, you understand that they're a very complex individual, and you want to go below the surface and keep going and going and going. And this is what I see here with this individual. They want to move forward with you, but then sometimes there's this need for more clarity. But they see you as a very strong individual, someone that moves forward regardless of anything and stands by them. You're someone that the messages I'm getting are a little bit different than usual. So what I'm getting from this card, what my intuition is telling me here, is that they don't want to be. So it's more about they're looking at you, and they're in a place of deep thought. They're saying, I don't want to be inconsiderate. I don't want to neglect them and only see their victories, only see their surface level victories. So they see you as achieving, they see you as achieving these, you know, subtle victories in your life, but they're actually looking upon that and they're saying, I don't want to just acknowledge these surface level victories. I want to know more. I want to know what true success is, and true success sometimes doesn't lie in what's most obvious. True success lies in something deeper. Wow, so you know, it could be that they're looking upon everything you're doing, and perhaps you're succeeding in some aspects of your life, and they're looking at this and they're saying, wow, this is good. This is brilliant that we're able to build this. We're able to build this together. But they're also saying, but what's the true victory here is not in this. The true victory is in something else. In something else. Is something much more long term, something much deeper. I feel like that's going to make sense to you. You're going to understand that. I don't want to expand on what that much deeper is, because I feel like they might discuss this with you, Capricorn. And I actually just heard someone say, nothing is more victorious than love itself. Nothing is more victorious than love itself. Okay, the next card out is the Ten of Swords. They're looking at you and they're observing all the challenges that you've had to go through. They see you as just like them, having to take on a lot of, having to make a lot of sacrifices in your life. And each sacrifice has really marked you in some way. But you're ending this cycle, and they see you as slowly getting yourself together again, slowly getting back together, putting yourself back together after a period here. You see these swords sliding out? After a long time of just accepting the pain, but not addressing the pain fully. But you're actually addressing this together. You're addressing how you can be strong in love, how you can build your hearts so nothing can ever penetrate your hearts. To feel whole, and feeling whole with one another. So yeah, they look at you and they see that you're slowly allowing yourself to address these sacrifices that you've made in the past and approach new sides of yourself that are really, well-deserved sides of yourself, accepting that you do deserve love, that you do deserve happiness, and you deserve everything. And in the past, if you haven't been treated well, or if you've been through situations that they feel like you didn't deserve, they're seeing now that you're coming to a point where you're going to be achieving, true abundance, true emotional abundance, and being revived from this dark period. Moving forward with a cup of love, moving forward with your heart, offering a journey that is fair and honest and sincere. The Knight of Cups is not too fast and not too slow. They're steady paced, and they have a lot of emotional understanding, and they pay a lot of attention to fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. And they see you here walking along, offering them this cup, offering them something that is truly emotionally fulfilling. Yeah. Wow. I mean, you can sit up after being mistreated. It could be mistreated, or it could be a lack, something was lacking. But now it's like you just sit up and you're able to offer them such a true and deep love, and they just can't believe that this could happen to you. They just can't believe that this could happen to you because you're such a beautiful individual, and they're thinking, well, the reason why they're beautiful is because they've had to go through so much in their life, and now look at them, they're flourishing, and I wouldn't have them any different, I wouldn't have them any other way. Last card please for how your partner sees you. Capricorn partner. How do they see Capricorn? Oh, beautiful. The Temperance card. This is one of my divine guidance cards. There's a deeper meaning behind this relationship. They feel, they look at you and they're not only seeing you, but they're seeing something that is highly spiritual, something that is more bigger than just yourselves. And you're balancing these cups, you're giving them emotional stability, you're allowing them to heal. They're wearing white and they have wings. And it's as though their thoughts right now towards you are very pure. They're looking upon you, and they're doing so from a very open perspective, from a very intuitive way, but healthy intuition. You see their heads glowing with the right ideas, and they see you. You know, they see you as both here just flying. You both have wings. I mean, it's almost like this is not only them but you. They're glowing, but they look at you and they feel the same way. They feel, wow, we're so connected. Are they thinking what I'm thinking? And you have one foot on land. You have one foot in water. You do, Capricorn, and they're seeing that you're dipping your feet into truly just calm waters, calm emotion, calm feelings, harmony. But at the same time, you're remaining true to your life commitments, to the goals that you want to achieve, and somehow you're finding true balance. That's what they see. They see after a period of imbalance or a period of overworking yourself, you're really finding peace, and that peace leads to this path, right? And look at the end of that path, the sun. And the sun is, they see this journey with you, they see you, and they see the future that they have with you as the sun. And this is your current energy regarding love, true happiness, secure and safe love, a stable foundation. Yeah. They see you as part of them. You are both this beautiful energy. That's how they feel. They feel, and it's like anything you do, they're trying to understand it. They're trying to put themselves in your shoes. They're looking at you and they feel like they're looking at themselves. They're looking into a mirror. How would I feel if this was the case? How can I be one with this individual in a way that's going to fulfill them, because they bring such balance to my life. They allow me to heal deep wounds within myself, and they're acknowledging this. They may, I don't know if they're actively healing, but they do see you as someone that is nurturing them, that is helping them feel better in some way. Yeah. You are giving them the strength to find harmony within themselves. They're trusting you. They're putting their trust in you. But they do want some more clarity with you. And they're really working, they're trying to use their intuition here very strongly, but because they do realise that sometimes things are meant to be alone and things reveal themselves in time. They're just keeping the faith, So how do you see your partner, Capricorn? The first card out is the Eight of Cups. You see that they've invested their emotions already. They've built this foundation here, but there was something about this foundation that was incomplete. And this is, I feel like you're looking at them before going into union, before being with you, and you're this mountain up here that they're going towards. You're this mountain that is going to be a real complete fulfillment, that is going to complete them in some way. But you're looking upon their past and you're seeing here that they really did try to build up their emotional intelligence, and they were on their own. They didn't have true support here. They didn't have true guidance here. They didn't have a partner that they could confide in. And now you're kind of leading them up this path. You're saying, look, you can trust me, you can feel safe and secure with me, and you're guiding them towards you. You're guiding them with making them feel a sense of peace. You're luring them in with energy, with positive energy. You're trying to send them energy. If you're not directly saying this to them, you're subconsciously sending out this energy that they will be safe, that they're always going to be with you, and there's nothing to worry about. You're always going to be there for them. Yeah. So they've had a lot of cups to offer that have gone unnoticed, and it's as though you found one another on this journey. You stumbled upon each other's journeys here, and you saw the cups and you thought they were absolutely beautiful. You thought they were overflowing, and you said, let's go, let's come up this mountain and make this official, make this love truly a strong foundation. And yeah, they're leaving these cups behind, and they're moving forward with you as a unit. Yeah. So we not only have the Eight of Cups, we have the Eight of Pentacles. You see them as working hard. They're very focused, and these pentacles all represent different long-term commitments, long-term goals that they may have. And you see that they really want to achieve. They're quite ambitious, and you're really attracted to that. You really love that about them, that They keep really pushing themselves to do what they love and follow their dreams and build a foundation with you, and they're very willing to build a foundation with you. They're very willing to work together with you to make something that is going to be long term and reliable. So you see someone that is willing to contribute everything to this relationship, is willing to leave anything for this relationship, to put anything behind them in order to move forward in a way that is going to be emotionally fulfilling and also very reliable. Yeah, wow, that's so beautiful, Capricorn, that you're looking at them from a way of all the potential that they have, all the potential that they have to give, and trusting, having this strength inside yourself as well, that they are going to really put their best foot forward in this relationship. And you know, you're serious as well, so it's very important for you to have someone that is serious, and you have someone that is very serious about you, and you're letting this flow, you're letting this come into fruition day by day. You know, this love that you have, this foundation that you have, just building and building and building. You see them as making some real changes in their lives. And again, this card I have to mention as well, because we do have this Temperance card here. This is also a card where I like to feel there is this sense of divine guidance, this divine change that is happening. So perhaps you look at them and you feel as well that there's deeper meaning to this relationship. There's this feeling within you that you cannot truly let go of, that is telling you that this is the one, this is the individual that you were always meant to be with in your life. Everything happened to lead you to this point, to lead you to this individual, and you wouldn't have it any other way now. It's as though you're just letting this take you, you're letting this divine energy guide you. But here as well, this is about this individual. They're transforming, you're recognizing their previous cycles, and the cycle that they're in now is one that is of love, is of true love. And there's much growth. You're recognizing. The word that's coming to mind is recognizing. Recognizing. Seeing them for who they truly are. Seeing them for their emotional experiences, the experiences that may have impact, you know, what they go through in life that may have an influence on their emotions, what they go through in life that may influence their thought processes, what they go through in life that may influence their actions, what are the thoughts behind their actions, what they go through in life that influences their goals. So you're looking at what influences them in every aspect, taking an open perspective here. And you're thinking about this new cycle that you're on together, this journey of love that you're on together, and you're wanting to make this truly of substance, I feel. Because this is an individual that's quite open to receiving. They're quite open to working with you and moving with you, going with that flow, going with that wheel as it turns, right? Because this wheel is turning. And what way do you want it to turn? And realizing that you're a part of their lives, you're a part of their life path now. So really, when this wheel turns, it's not only turning for them, it's turning for you. And whatever happens, wherever this goes, it's this deep trust. Deep trust. My guides have just told me inner trust. Well, these cards just, for your partner, they're just coming out immediately. I mean, their energy right now is so strong, and I feel like your energy as well, Capricorn. So we have the Six of Pentacles. Giving and receiving. You're seeing them as someone that you want to give everything to, because you feel like they would give you back just as much. They would fulfill you just as much. And there's a sense here of a real equal relationship here. This is a card not only of this mutual fulfillment here, this caring energy, but it's also a card of shared values. They have similar values to you, and they have similar morals to you. And yeah, I mean, if you see this individual, they're giving to those that are less fortunate, those that perhaps need guidance, right? They're giving to those in need, and they're doing so because they are able to understand, they're able to look upon these individuals and understand their worries, and put themselves in, really make themselves a part of that and finding resolution. So you're seeing here that both of you are taking on that energy of wanting to build in a way that is compassionate, in a way that has a lot of empathy. And you're seeing this individual, you're looking at them and you're thinking they're a very compassionate individual. They have very good values, very good morals perhaps. They work for what's right. They work for what is of true balance. You see, this person, they're holding this scale. And they're holding this scale because they value balance. Balance is their duty. They want to make these individuals as strong as them, right? They're wearing this thick, you know, they're in these thick clothing, and they're able to give, right? And they're looking upon those that are less fortunate, and they're saying, I want them to be just as, you know. I'm seeing an image here of this person taking off some of their clothing and giving it to these individuals and guiding them in their movements forward. So really looking out for one another. And I feel like your partner here, this is saying you're looking at them and you see that they would give anything to make sure that others are okay. They would give anything they had to make sure that the world was a better place, you know, a good place, a place of true compassion. And you really love that about them, Capricorn. But also this is you, I feel. This is you. Again, it's like this mutual energy here where you're willing to, say, do anything. If they were down, you're seeing that, you know, whatever this is that they're healing from, you're willing to take off your clothing, in a metaphorical way speaking, take off some of your clothing and give it to them and make them feel warm, right? If this is a storm, you would take off your coat and you would give them your coat. So, yeah. You would hold that umbrella. I'm getting an image here of someone struggling to hold an umbrella. There's too much wind and this umbrella is flying all over the place, and this is perhaps this could be your partner perhaps, and they're just they're trying to, but they're just getting wet in this rain. They're getting wet and they don't have a coat on. They just have this umbrella and it's turning inside out and all sorts, and it's as though you come up and you adjust it and you hold it firm and you say, come here, and you hold them close to you. You hold your partner close to you and you hold them in and you say, look, we can get through this. You can get through this storm, and they hold on to you and you walk with this umbrella, you hold their umbrella and you're both underneath it and the storm isn't touching you. And if anything, it's as though your positive energy has just kind of made the rain is slowly actually stopping and the sun is coming out because of just this gesture. It's like the universe has come in alignment with what you've said, and what you've said has really manifested. So I mean, that could be of relevance to some of you, what I've just said, but I feel like for me, that was more of just a metaphor of how much you are willing to stand by this person and how you feel towards this person, and what you are willing to do for this person is, you know, be there for them through the storms, right? So what is the last card? And that's because they're compassionate. That's because you see so much love. You see so much love within them, and you cannot help but want to give them everything you feel they deserve. And that's beautiful, Capricorn. I feel very beautiful energy coming from you. So now we're going to have one last card for your partner. This is how you see your partner. How does Capricorn see their partner? Okay, wow. Wow, you want to really work with them to... I wouldn't get worried when you see this card. This is a card of letting go. This is a card of them freeing themselves from situations that do not serve them. You see these chains are loose, and these individuals, they can break free, and this is you looking at them and seeing them break free of I feel, situations that have really hindered them in some way, you know, in the past. And you want to work together with them, you want to work with them, you put them on a pedestal in a way, and you admire them, you admire all of their potential. And you're seeing here that these unhealthy behaviours, they're really strong enough to overcome them. And by unhealthy behaviours, maybe they just don't feel like they deserve love, or perhaps they, you know, there's something they put themselves down about that really is not truthful to them. You know, it's not being truthful to themselves, that you know, that they have this mindset, this mentality, and or this could be others around them that have put them down. I'm really feeling a sense here of this self-worth, okay? And it's like you're trying to build their self-worth with them. You're trying to allow them to see that these chains are loose and that they can walk through these chains, and you can hold their hands. You can be that umbrella for them as they let go, right? So that they're letting go. And actually, for some of you as well, I feel like this is actually... your partner is restoring balance. They're really doing some good to the world, and anything that is perhaps harmful, you know, these individuals that are deprived, perhaps they're looking towards helping others in some way, helping others let go of situations that, you know, of struggles, of challenges, you know, helping people overcome challenges, or just having true compassion for others, I feel. Wow, I don't know why I just keep feeling compassion when I think of your partner. Compassion. Yeah. I mean, that's good, right? That's you see that in them, but perhaps, yeah, that is kind of their goal in life, their purpose here in some way. So now I'm going to look at the future of this relationship. This is the near future. The near future of this relationship for Capricorn. The near future of this relationship for Capricorn. Okay, so you and your partner here, the future is the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is you feeling at a loss, is you're both of you, this is actually both your energy, because this is what I connect to for the future. And this is saying that whatever has made you both feel lonely in the past, and I did pick up on this at the beginning, if you remember, Capricorn, I said here there's a sense of wanting to be understood and a deep feeling here, like perhaps on a subconscious level of never wanting to feel alone. And this is the focus. It's saying you're focusing here on both of you not feeling alone, both of you not feeling a sense of lack, and coming out of that, but healing past wounds. You see these cups, they may look like they've spilled, but actually I'm feeling like they were empty in the first place. The only reason they were able to tumble over is because there was no water in them helping them stand up through this storm. It's as though the water here that spilled is actually not emotionally fulfilling water. This was just the storm, and the storm came in and knocked these cups down for a reason. Knocked these cups down because there wasn't anything in them. They didn't weigh, there was no weight to them. And now we have these cups that stood firm in the background, the Two of Cups here, and that's you. One cup's you, one cup's your partner, coming together in mutual fulfillment. You know, this person's, you know, turning around and seeing this, seeing that the beauty of the cups that are full. Oh, my guides just said you're never going to have to be alone, Capricorn. You're never going to have to be alone again. You deserve this. You deserve this love. And the moves forward that you're going to make are going to be ones where you're going to be in union. You're going to be together. Wow. And the next card out for you is the Ten of Pentacles. So wow, they turn around, right? They're focusing now on being together and being a unit, working together. And we do have the Ten of Pentacles, which is whatever you perceive as worth, whatever you both perceive as value and worth, and that's different for everyone, their perception of worth, right? It's as though whatever you both see in a truly fulfilling relationship, a truly successful and committed relationship, you see this in one another, and you see this in the movements forward. You achieve this even. This is achieving this, reaching that cycle. And you see there's a sense of true companionship and security as these individuals communicate freely. In the background, we have the Hermit at the start of the card here, and the Hermit is someone that really knows themselves and knows what they want. And this companion animal here, you know, they stand by one another, and there's an equal sense of give and take in this card. Whatever you put into this relationship, you're getting back out. This is a relationship that is equal, that is just, that is firm and long-standing. Wow. Wow, this card wanted to come out. Wow. Okay, I've got 3 cards here for you, Capricorn, and I've been told to accept them all. We have the Strength card. These just flew out. The Strength card, the Star card, and the Lovers card. Wow, 3 major arcana. I can't believe it. This is of true significance. And how interesting that the 5 of Cups came out. You know, this sense here of never having to be alone again, followed by the Ten of Pentacles saying, look, this is a goal, this is successful, this is wish fulfillment in some way. This is happy home, happy family, happy relationship, truly fulfilling. And the Strength card, this is you. You're both being strong, both being in harmony together. And it's as though, you know, this lady, she approaches this lion. And they cannot speak the same language. They are quite different, right? This lion, this lady. And she approaches this lion with true trust because she trusts her intuition, and her intuition is telling her that this line is safe. And you know, once they come together, they're able to look at one another and without speaking just truly understand one another, truly understand where each other are coming from, in harmony, finding harmony, indifference. And the infinity sign here, staying with you, standing by you, standing by one another in harmony. I'm also getting from the Strength card having a lot of passion for one another, a true flame for one another. Followed by the Star, you're planting seeds. This is a card of being quite hopeful, having a lot of faith, putting a lot of faith into this relationship and working towards your goals together, putting in that hard work to really build a stable foundation, but doing so in a way that aligns with your hopes and dreams, that is of true purpose with the Star card. And you're both looking here, you're looking into the reflection, your reflection in this water, and you're saying what truly represents who we are, right? Because you don't want to put all this work in just to, right, you can put all the work in and eventually you'll build a stable foundation, right? But what's the point in putting all that work in if it's not purposeful, if it's not truly meaningful? So it's like you're both being selective of how you move forward and making sure that you both do so in a way that aligns with your dreams, that aligns with this inner sense of fulfillment that is much deeper than just gaining any sort of success, whether that's monetary or any sort of foundation. It's like, yeah, this foundation matters, but what matters more is the fact that we feel emotionally fulfilled, we feel in line with this, like we're achieving not only on the surface level but on an internal level. Again, that 1 foot on land, 1 foot in water, that balance between being grounded and the water here being emotions, being grounded and being in your emotions together and following that path of light, that star, knowing that there's more to come in the future and being hopeful and faithful, but doing so in a way that is going to bring you a lot of good luck, that is going to really have a positive effect on this law of attraction energy that I'm feeling from both of you. This, you know, whatever you're thinking about, you're attracting right now. You know, that's in the future, right? Whatever you set your mind to, it's like there's some sort of opportunity, there's some sort of advantage, and it's like you've both unlocked that for one another. And then the last card here for the future of this relationship is the Lovers card. There's so much passion in this union. You're following your head and your hearts. You're following everything that comes towards you that is of substance to be with one another in a way that is true to yourselves. You see these individuals, they're bare. They're showing themselves bare, they're revealing themselves bare to one another. Nothing is unseen. But whatever is there is of true value, really does serve them. And the sun is in the background here. You're both coming and realizing the happiness that you can achieve together. And realizing what you've already achieved through just the journeys that you've been on to get to this point. Taking a higher ground. Having faith in divine guidance. You have there's so much love here. Building that love. You can overcome anything with love. Wow. And just look, yeah, how your partner here, they're having to let go. And they're going to let go. You know, they're going to unchain themselves here. And it's as though in the future here, there's both of you here. It's like you're with them on this journey. You're saying, hey, look, you can let go. You're saying, look, this is... And you're being with them in order to let go here. There's two of you in this card, this devil card here. And you're saying, look, you can take my hand and come with me. And we'll get through this. You know, we'll get through this. Whatever's hindering this individual. And then in the future here, it's like, yeah, we are free now. I told you you could trust me. And this lovely energy here, this love, this divine guidance, I feel like angel watching over you with the sun coming out, okay? This protected relationship, being protected. But it's saying here, look at what you've had in the past. You've both been deprived in some way regarding love. And now in the future here, you're completely abundant in love. And you've both just transformed one another. You've both seen what needs to be done in one another in order to move forward in the right way and working together to achieve that. So that's your future. So wow, this is such a beautiful reading, Capricorn. I've really thank you for being on this journey. Now we are going to thank you for being on this journey with me. I mean, this is your energy. I'm just the messenger. So I'm just feeling this energy and it's beautiful. So now let's have one last card, please, to close this reading. One last card, and I have written a poem for every card in this deck. So the next card I pull is going to be... I'm going to read the poem, and this is where I let you fully use your intuition here and I take a step back. So it's whatever this means for you, whatever this card means for you, Capricorn, okay? So we have the King of Cups for you. This is someone that is very emotionally intelligent. They work on bettering themselves each and every day, and they're very much in their kingdom. They not only build their own kingdom, but they help others build kingdoms as well. They're very compassionate and kind. So, and look, the throne that they're on, it sits firm, even though these waters are just so busy, are so... You know, if these waters are ever not stable or not calm, it's like they're there to, you know, they're able to withstand anything. So that's your closing message, the King of Cups. And now let's have a look at the poem for you, Capricorn. They work to better the world each day, and they will be there in every single way, for they deeply care about all situations. Empathy and love is their inspiration. They will create a bright light in the dark, with grace and trust to create a stable path. They nurture and support with devotion. Trust they will have mastered their emotion. Wow. So this is the poem for you, Capricorn, if you want to take note. And what really stands out to me here is trust they have mastered their emotions. So here it's saying that mastering their emotion, they nurture and support with devotion. They work to better the world each day, every single way. Deeply caring, empathy and love is their inspiration. So very beautiful energy, Capricorn. So for those of you that want to join me in the extended reading, where I look at the deep purpose of this spread for you, and the deep purpose of this spread for your partner, the deep purpose of this love for you in this situation, the deep purpose of this love for your partner in this situation. So this is all about purpose, right? If you want to perhaps gain more of an understanding, but this isn't extended already. This is a very long reading already, so really beautiful, Capricorn. Okay, I'm sure that you're going to have a lot of blessings in your movements forward, and just amazing and strong energy. I'm sending you all my love and light for your future together.